And here we go. Some more breaking news on day 3 of free agency. According to Adam Schefter, the 49ers are signing former Chargers linebacker Eric Kendricks to a 1-year deal. Kendricks was a Chargers captain last season when he started 14 games and finished second on the team with 117 tackles. Guys, this is a very good pickup here. Joining him with Fred Warner, Dre Greenlaw, who is coming off an injury, may not be ready next season, but they will have some backup here in Eric Kendricks, who will be a dog for them. In this video, we're going to break down everything you need to know about Eric Kendricks and what he's going to bring to this Niners team. Before we jump in, though, do me a favor and leave a comment. Give me a letter grade for the offseason so far for the 49ers. They picked up Jordan Elliott, who looks like he could be a day 1 starter. Leonard Floyd looks like he could be a day 1 starter over Chase Young. And they also bring in Gross Matos as well. Let me know what you guys think so far, and what do you think they need to do next to continue to build up this defense in San Francisco. But let's get right into Eric Kendricks in the video. Alright, now the first thing we notice when we watch Eric Kendricks' film is he is such a reliable tackler. Now, I do want to put this in half speed just so you guys can see a little bit more in depth about how good of a player he really is in slow motion. So, boom, the first thing I look at when I look at his stats, right? Over the last 9 years of his career, there's been 8 of those where he's gained over 100 tackles, including 2021 where he had 143, right? So, boom. Then goes into 2022, 137 total tackles. And then this last year, signed with the LA Chargers, right? And the one thing I was thinking was like, okay, maybe the production level goes down just a little bit because he is on a brand new team, brand new system, brand new teammates, right? But that is literally not what happened. 117 tackles, 79 solo, 3.5 sacks, 1 forced fumble. He has been a dog for the entirety of his career. Now get this, over his 9-year career, over 1,000 tackles. The man has been one of the most consistent tacklers in football for a long time, right? But over 658 of those were solo, 18.5 sacks, 5 forced fumbles, 6 fumble recoveries, and 9 interceptions to go along with 2 touchdowns and 57 pass deflections and 57 run stuffs. The guy is a versatile monster, and you add him to this San Fran team who is losing a linebacker in Dre Greenlaw to injury in the Super Bowl. It was awful. I don't know when his timetable to return is, but the thing that I want to, specify the most in this video is Eric Kendricks is so dynamic, it is unbelievable. Not only can he drop back into zone coverage, not only can he get pressure on the quarterback on, linebacker blitzes or double mug looks, right? And you see a lot of that with the 49ers. They even brought Chase Young in the middle with Fred Warner on double mug looks. That was insane. Obviously, Chase Young is gone now. Look for Eric Kendricks to be a lot or more involved in double mug looks for the San Francisco 49ers. But also, another thing we can talk about here with the 49ers is the insane moves that they've already made, right? Jordan Elliott, a former Cleveland Brown defensive tackle, looks like he could be a day 1 starter alongside Javon Hargrave. And then you replace Chase Young with Leonard Floyd, who is coming off some really good seasons, over the past couple of years. I believe that this pickup with Eric Kendricks will be huge because of the injury to Dre Greenlaw. But even when he comes back, Eric Kendricks is going to be a guy who can come off the bench and give you a spot start, a guy who can come off the bench and give you a solid start. I think this dude, Eric Kendricks, is a versatile monster, and 49ers fans are probably going to slowly start to fall in love with what he can do and what he brings to a team on a daily basis. Now, when we go back to last season, the San Fran defense was allowing 4.3 yards per carry, which was actually 21st in the NFL. But the good thing was their run D was so good because they would go so ahead in games that teams wouldn't be able to run the ball on them. So, yes, they had one of the worst, rushing defense in terms of yards per carry, but overall was one of the best running teams, or run stopping teams in the NFL because teams just couldn't run on them because they're already down by 20, right? So, with that being said, they also ranked number 20 in sack percentage. Now, I'm not saying Eric Kendricks is a guy who's going to come in here and give you sacks, but he had 3.5 last season, right? So if you can just get a couple of more sacks out of your linebackers, you turn into one of the worst, pass rush defenses to maybe middle of the pack. And once you can create more pressure on the quarterback, you can, force interceptions, bad throws, bad decisions, sacks, interceptions, forced fumbles, whatever it may be, right? So I feel like adding Eric Kendricks not only makes you better at the second level in terms of a tackler, but also it helps getting to the quarterback, as you see here, right? Blitzes up the middle, great timing, great execution, forces a bad throw. This is what Eric Kendricks can bring to your football team, and I am super excited to see what he does on his third NFL team. Minnesota, the Chargers, and now the San Francisco 49ers get a dog in Eric Kendricks. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys think they need to do next in order to continue to build this team. But if you ask me, the 49ers are making the right moves. They've done a really good job so far just building this football team from the ground up. And you know what? I'm going to say I think they're going to complete the mission and maybe even win it all next season. But I do have a big question for you guys right now. What do you think should happen with Brandon Ayuk? Let me know in the comments down below. Hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, join the family, and I'll see you guys in the next video as we see Eric Kendricks blow up a run here on Ezekiel Elliott. I'm excited for the future of this kid, man.